What's up YouTube, this is Call of Duty 4Man221. Welcome back to an Empire Total War online battle. I command the United States, and it is Christmas, everybody. So Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. So let's start off with my army. I brought kind of a fun army, I think. I've got 5 units of long riflemen, generally what I bring, normally. I've got a unit of Minutemen, just because they look cool, and they're kind of militia. And then I've got the 1st Delaware. These guys look like Hessian Grenadiers, sort of, with their cool hats on. And then I've got a 2nd New York, and these are all Here's the Revolution units, I believe. And then some more line infantry. I don't think I brought the Maryland unit. Yes, then I've got a ton of line infantry. So basically, my Austrian opponent has units coming out of the woods. So in the front he has 5 units of line infantry. Now, Austrian line infantry, they have 150 men versus 120. He's got a unit in the back of guards. Those are elite line infantry. He's got some Windbusher Jaeger here. And he has some Hungarian Grenadiers, 2 units of them coming out of the woods. And on his right flank, he has tons of household cavalry, 4 units. And my cavalry consists of 4 light dragoons. So I was hoping with my cavalry was to shoot them out. Now there's some people could be cheap and camp on this hill, but that would be cheap. I wouldn't want to do that. So he's bringing up his troops because his skirmisher, I think he only has 1 unit, and that's not very good because I'm gonna have extra firepower. So we're gonna already start taking some shots on him. As you can see here, you can see the Austrians dropping in the back ranks. American long riflemen are some of the best skirmishers in the game. As you can see there, he took these guys down to regular unit size with just 1 volley. And now, I'm moving my guys up onto my skirmishers, so they will be able to shoot at them, but he's going for an all-out melee charge here, and my guys are not very good at melee, like my long riflemen, but my line infantry are good for that. So as you can see, he's charging along the whole line here. Unfortunately, here he got broken up by my line infantry firing, and then I'm bringing the 2nd New York and the 1st Delaware. They're awesome grenadier-looking units on the flank to try to shoot these Austrians, but they already broke because of the fire from my long riflemen. Now on the cavalry battle, as you can see, we released our shots, which actually did some damage to these units, but we are not going to win against household cavalry because light dragoons are not. These are actually regiment. Light dragoons are actually not as good as household cavalry. So what I was doing here was trying to do a delaying action to keep my right flank safe. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some line infantry here, and they're actually getting shot to pieces because he has 2 Windbusher Jaegers in the back, and he has some more units coming out of the woods, which would be guards. Now he has 2 guard units. His main assault has been broken, basically. And so now on the right flank, my Minutemen are going to give it to these Austrian troops that are retreating. So yeah, I definitely like America. I'm an American. It's kind of nice to have a faction that's actually for us for a change from Empire. So you can see my cavalry is starting to break. Now my regiment of horse, actually took these guys down. They're only down to 12 men. That was because they got shot heavily and depleted. And so I was doing with my cavalry here is I knew they were going to lose. I was just trying to fight a stalling action and get these guys over here, try shooting at those troops. But what I'm doing is I'm reforming on this ridge line because I see that my left is breaking, so I have to reform my lines to meet my flank breaking, basically. Oh yeah, and these guys, I think I took them off fire at will, unfortunately. So they weren't shooting there; they're just getting shot as you saw that guy fall. I did a battle in the snow yesterday in honor of Christmas, if you know what I mean. But it kind of turned to rain halfway through. It's like where you say heavy snow and then it goes to rain. So you can see I'm reforming my army on the hill. I wouldn't say I was camping this, but just reforming. Like if I'd camped, I would have brought my guys all the way up here and have a huge advantage, which would be very cheap. So, Merry Christmas, Destroyer. Okay, so basically, he's got 2 Windbusher Jaegers left, and his household cavalry. I'm desperately trying to withdraw these guys up to our line here. We got these guys. These guys actually reformed, so we're kind of reforming our army here. So you can see he's now going to march up. And he's got some Hungarian Grenadiers. And so pretty soon after this, I realized that this is going to be a critical flank here. My right flank against these Hungarian Grenadiers and some guard units. So I'm going to realize right now that I do not want my Minutemen in that fight because I don't want to lose my right flank. So I'm going to bring over some regular line infantry and also another unit. One unit of my line infantry. And then I kind of neutralize his cavalry because I have a lot more line infantry than he did. And I've got still a strong skirmishing force. So as you can see, these Windbusher Jaeger are not in light infantry formation because they are standing and not crouching and not spread out. So they're going to be taking some shots with my long riflemen here. So my opponent probably should have attacked. Anyway, this light infantry unit is going to be critical. Unfortunately, they're just a little bit too far because they're actually going to be shooting some of these guys on the back at their current position. But I've got my elite units on this side. The 1st Delaware. Is that really all? Just the 1st? And the 2nd New York are basically going to be where his guards are coming in. So I'm going to show you this. Basically, our skirmishers are still skirmishing, and I'm trying to bring my line infantry. I got 5 units. I'm going to try to flank these Windbusher Jaegers, and then I've got 2 units behind them that will be aiming at his cavalry if they try to come. So as you can see, I keep missing the fire, unfortunately. But there, I got you guys some shots. So they're going to crouch and let these guys reload. So I think, oh yeah, this is what we want to do when Grenadiers are getting close. There's only 16 men in them, so you want to bayonet charge them. Because they're going to throw grenades, and that was absolutely devastating. I had 20 Grenadiers in yesterday's snow battle. And I threw them into a unit in square, and I killed 40 guys, like instantly. So Grenadiers do not want to charge them in real life, but in this game it's okay. Because we outnumber them so heavily. As you see, they're already down to half strength, and you can see some nice little combat simulation. As you can see, I started bringing more of my troops up because Windbusher Jaeger couldn't handle all the fire. And now we're coming on here to flank it, and look who it is. The Minutemen. Surprisingly, they didn't shoot any of my guys there. Oh! Traitor! You shot my man! Okay, so we're gonna basically we got the forest advantage here a little bit, and then we got our extra line infantry. So these guards may be elite, but they're not gonna stand a chance. So these guys are in melee right now. They're basically taking down the Grenadiers. We got more of our 1st Delaware. Now our 1st Delaware are taking tons of casualties because they're engaged with this full unit of guards and this other unit of guards that we're shooting at them. So that's not looking good for my men. Another unit of guards just charged in. Does that mean this right flank was critical? This was Minutemen, they would have routed by now. So, oh yeah, his cavalry kind of tried to charge my formation here. These guys couldn't form a square, so I left them. But he charged my square, so that was critical. And then I brought some more of my routed cavalry in. So then he's going to start getting desperate, and he's going to start calling these bayonet charges. Now we've got 48 guys in the Delaware right here against his 70 guards. And they must be reloading, or they're waiting for the attack to come in and then get some shots off. So definitely in that first charge he killed 6 of my guys. But I believe the morale is going to be low soon. As you can see, Hungarian Grenadiers are kind of elite Grenadiers, and they fought all the way to 4 men out of 60. And this unit has been hurt, and we have 46 men, and they've taken on a guard unit and Grenadiers, so they're doing pretty amazing, I think. So, you know, his little desperate cavalry attacks and stuff failed on the right flank. Hit my left flank, his right flank, and on my left flank, his little charges failed. So all he has left are these guards in the middle, and the guards fighting my guys. So I'm gonna send the 2nd New York to show these show these guards. We're being by American firepower here, American muskets, melee, bayonets. So as you can see here, got some beautiful animations here. There goes our officer. Look at that, he's got our flag right there in the middle. So we took that guard unit to town, and that was victory. Good game to my opponent, King. And as you can see, I killed 1,000 of his men. He killed 651 of my men. And this player against me was actually very good at Empire Total War. So he's a seasoned player, I would say. And yeah, good game to him. Merry Christmas, everyone, and I will see you later. This is Collier from N221 sign off. Hope you enjoyed.